Hey there, Daddy. You want a cup of coffee? Oh, I sure wish like hell you was here to have one with me. I can't believe it's been 12 years since you passed away. So, yeah, I'm living back here in Texas now, back here at home. It's kind of crazy. I ain't never seen anybody I recognize or anything. Don't get out much, it's home. It's home. I'm here for now, I guess. Never thought I'd be back here. Let me tell you, never thought I would. Oh, I sure wish you was here to have this cup of coffee with me. Just a good cup of coffee. I remember there's just one night you and I had went down to the old beer joint, I guess I was about 22, 23 years old. We sat down there and we had us a cold beer on Tuesday night or something, We just kind of sat there in that little table, drinking Lone Stars or whatever it was. And God damn, Daddy, one of the finest beers I ever had. One of the finest beers I think I ever had in my life. Oh, I just turned 43 the other day. Oh, can you believe it? 43. Hair falling out, going gray, gaining weight, living like an old man. Yeah, that's all right though. I guess that's how it goes, I guess that's how it goes. You been doing all right? Yeah, I hope everything's well for you up there. Yeah, it's so strange how life changes so much in all these years, I remember the morning BJ called me and told me he had a heart attack, and I thought, well, everything gonna be all right. Everything gonna be all right, ain't it? I was at work. I didn't think much of it. I thought, well, been down that road before. Ain't the first heart attack you ever had, I'll be down probably about 30 minutes later or so. BJ calls me on the phone. She said, how calm and collected she always is. She said, Daddy died. I didn't believe her first. I didn't believe her. Couldn't hardly believe it. And of course, Mama took the phone from her. Mama, kind of a shaky voice, Mama told me, she said, yeah, she said, son, your daddy died. He ain't here no more. I say, holy shit. And I immediately went into a panic, went there and told old boy there I had to go home, go take off for a couple days. Told him what happened. He said, take as long as you need, I wasn't gonna let that happen. You wouldn't want me to. So on the way home, I was struggling to keep it together. I called Mama. I asked her. I said, well, I'll be down there in about 4 hours, And she told me, she said, just calm as she could be, Mama, she said, well, just calm down, son. Ain't nothing you can do about it now. Just get on down here when you can now. Ain't nothing you can do about it. He's gone. You just get down here as soon as you can now. So I went home and, packed my suitcase and stuff, took some time and stuff, Got my composure, got in the car, drove down there to Houston, Everything was pretty well good, I guess. I know you wouldn't want all the fuss about it and stuff. Everything was pretty good, Got there to Auntie's house, and everything. A few people was there and stuff. And I remember as soon as I think C opened the door, Mama come walking up. She just grabbed my neck. Oh, man, that's tough. Boy, that's tough, Daddy. Everything is all right for, next day and stuff. I think they took you clothes down there to the funeral home and stuff, they put you in. And, so night before your funeral, I remember, oh my God, it was the toughest thing. They had that visitation, And Mama, she, as soon as I rounded the corner walking into the room, I didn't know who was in there. It was just Mama by herself, And Mama leaned over your casket, that blue and silver casket. And Mama leaned over it. She got your head pulled up out of that casket. She's hugging your neck. Mama sitting there. I can't believe it. My little baby boy, my precious baby boy, he's gone. My little baby boy, my baby boy is gone from me. Boy, right there in that minute, I heard you. I could hear you plain as day, saying, "Damn, Mama, damn." Boy, I tell you, Daddy, I lost it right then and there. I couldn't hold it back no more. Yeah, next day, we had your funeral and stuff, there at the funeral home. We drove you down here to South Texas, put you in there right by Papa, right by your daddy. I think you'd like that. But anyway, yeah, at night after your funeral, we went over to Bill Miller's barbecue, had us play the barbecue and stuff, and went home. I had about 4 hours to drive and think, ride and think, Well, I couldn't think much. I'm not sure I said a whole word the way home. I guess anybody in the car. I don't really know. I don't guess I did. I don't know. I tell you though, that's tough. And like you always say, things kind of start getting back to normal, Daddy. I don't know if I ever totally get back to normal, but it's just, something you gotta face, but by God, I tell you what. I just turned 43. I know you died when I was 54, or when you was 54. That's something. Not young. Too young to die, I reckon. But anyway, I tell you, them Cowboys is losing again. Yeah. Dodgers just won the World Series against the Yankees. Anyway, it sure is something, I tell you. Daddy, now that I'm older and stuff, I can really appreciate everything you did for me. I can appreciate all the punishments and arguments and disagreements we had. I didn't understand a lot of them at the time, but I guess now that I'm older, I do. And boy, I can appreciate them a lot. I can really appreciate them a whole lot. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know, Daddy. I 43, living back home and stuff, I got a pretty good life, I got a good job and stuff, making money, and, making these little videos on that YouTube thing and all, doing different things, but I tell you, it's a weird sort of life, Daddy. It's a weird sort of life. I probably feel myself changing. I'm probably a little bit more, I guess, liberal these days than I was when you was around. I don't know. Maybe I ain't. Maybe I'm a little more conservative. I don't know. I don't know what they won't call me. I tell you what, though, it's this New Texas is a strange place, Daddy. I don't hardly recognize the people running this show. I don't hardly recognize the people living around here. Daddy, so much about Texas. In just 12 years since you've been gone, I don't hardly recognize this sumbitch no more. It's just strange. People acting all strange and everything. Maybe they always did. Maybe they always didn't. I don't know. Maybe I was just too dumb to realize it back then. I don't know. A lot of poor people trying to act like they rich. A lot of rich people trying to act like they poor, Ain't too many of us common folks left around anymore these days. Boy, I tell you what, though. I was sitting here looking out them mesquite trees the other day. Sure are pretty. I remember how you used to love going out there looking at them mesquite trees and them oaks and stuff. You sure loved all that, didn't you? Yeah. I only live a few miles from your cemetery there. Sorry I ain't been over to see you. Put some flowers or something on your grave. Probably ought to. Daddy, I just can't. Can't bring myself to do it. Don't want to. I guess I don't have to. I reckon you wouldn't hold that against me. Not that I forget about you or anything. Just I can't. I ain't quite ready yet. Anyhow, I'm gonna get off here. Alright? We see you. I love you and stuff. I hope you're doing alright up there. reckon we need to talk again sometime. Yeah. We're gonna have to do this again, Daddy. Alright, take care of yourself. We'll see you. I'm journalist Matt Pierce. This has been a real story. I hope you found something in it. If you like it, please like, subscribe, comment, and share.